tremendous atmosphere. The commentator is Jock Brown.
It's the Skull Cup winning team with just one exception. The Hibs manager Alec Miller has been forced to replace his injured central defender Gordon Hunter. And the replacement is Dave Bowman, who makes his debut this afternoon. Signed a couple of weeks ago from Luton Town for £110,000. He brings experience initially gained in his formative years with Dundee United. The Hearts are without Craig Levine and Tosh McKinley. They're suspended. So in come Graham Hogg and George Wright. And Ian Baird comes back in attack to replace the new signing from Raith Rovers, Ian Ferguson. And the main goal-scoring threat for Hearts may come from Scott Crabb, the club's top scorer this season with 7 goals and enjoying an excellent spell of form after suffering for a long period last season through illness. And the referee this afternoon from Edinburgh, fittingly, the experienced Andrew Waddle, who has been a Grade 1 referee for 14 seasons and he's had 3 seasons on the FIFA list. A tumultuous reception at the start of the match, particularly from the Hibs fans. Hibs playing down the hill in the first half, but they really receive a tumultuous welcome, as befits the new Skull Cup holders. And Hearts determined to spoil the party somewhat. They have their usual healthy contingent behind John Burridge in the Hibs goal to our left, making plenty of noise before the match as Scott Crabb tries to break through the middle, and a timely interception by Dave Beaumont. That's a good start to his new career with Hibs. Very sharp and alert with that interception and pass back. So Hibs trying to end a long barren spell in derby matches. 2.5 years since they beat Hearts, and they really have seldom come into a match like this in better heart. They were so confident and impressive in the Skull Cup final. They've only had 1 defeat in the league, but Hearts too coming here with plenty of confidence, trailing Aberdeen on goal difference only in the league race. And here's John Robertson back with Ian Baird. Good running on the left by Wright, and once again the clearance came from Dave Beaumont. It's a very encouraging start for the new defender. Well, it was good play though from Hearts on the left, with George Wright breaking, sending over a very good cross, but Beaumont's positioning was good. Derek Ferguson's corner kick swirling in towards that near post area. It was nodded away by Dave Beaumont, but there had been some pushing inside the 6-yard box, and it's a free kick to Hibs. Good challenge made by Hogg, getting above Keith Wright. It's back from Beaumont again. Beaumont has dropped into central defence beside Tommy McIntyre. Hogg's return pass met by Beaumont. Weir sends it forward towards Keith Wright. McPherson using his height and physique. It's well won by McLeod. He was fouled in the air there. Referee Waddle taking a very firm grip on the proceedings early on. McIntyre with the free kick. It's well won by Evans. Here's Wright, trying to get away from Graham Hogg. Played across by Mitchell, and behind for the goal kick. A disappointing end to the first Hibs attack of the match for Graham Mitchell. Baird getting up well there for Hearts. Gary Mackay looking for the run from Crabb. Screens the ball very well, Scott Crabb, being challenged fiercely by Beaumont, but the corner kick's been given. Hearts starting very briskly, looking to take the initiative. the early stages of the match. So John Burridge coming into this match after 3 straight shutouts, anxious to maintain that record. Hogg getting up well. There's Robertson! Typical finishing from Robertson. Hearts are ahead in just 4 minutes. The corner kick caused the damage as Graham Hogg's contribution, which was crucial, getting up so well to that. But look at the turn on the 6-yard line from John Robertson. Well, Hogg does so well under a lot of pressure here. Keith Wright was the marker, but Robertson found space in that crowded goalmouth, and it's a perfect start for Hearts. So Robertson with his 7th goal of the season, joining Scott Crabb as leading scorer for Hearts. So a major setback for Hibs. Mickey Weir will be carefully marked, I'm certain, this afternoon. George Wright appears to have been given the task. There's Willie Miller. Miller again. Looking for Keith Wright. Rob, it's Hogg backpedaling. And a pushing inside the penalty area. Alan McLaren, the victim. And a free kick to Hearts. So Keith Wright trying some illegal work to find some space inside the box. Beard using his physique in front of McIntyre. McLaren did well against Evans. Good play from Mackay. Difficult one to control for John Robertson. Bit of bumping and barging there by Beard on Beaumont. Free kick to Hibs. Very awkward customer, the former Middlesbrough striker. Alec Miller at his feet there, gesticulating to Mickey Weir. I think he wants him to become more involved in attack. Here's McGinley. And the pass back from McLaren forced Smith to dive smartly to his left. He's not entirely happy, the Hearts keeper. McGinley almost finding his way through, but McLaren did well with the challenge. There's Mitchell. This is Wright. Holding the play up well. Tackle came from John Miller. It's Willie Miller now with Scott Crabb, and excellent play by the Hearts striker back in defence. Ball hanging in the air there for Hamilton's challenge. There's McGinley. Evans losing out with those high balls against McLaren. McLeod and Mackay battling furiously for the ball. The free kick goes to Hibs. It's all very tense indeed. These are two very experienced players, Gary Mackay and Murdo McLeod. And even they are apparently caught up in all this activity. And again, good defending by Hearts. Well, some brilliant play from Hibs. They're heading back with full power and venom, but they have to defend here as Scott Crabb is one-on-one with Beaumont. It's very good defending by Beaumont, but back it comes to Ferguson. Well, Dave Beaumont did superbly there for Hibs, holding up Scott Crabb in front of goal. A one-on-one situation which Crabb would have been looking to exploit. As Baird tangled there with Miller, used his strength. Now here's Crabb. Now watch the way Beaumont makes certain he backpedals, holds up Crabb, forces him wide. That is excellent defending. The shot pulled wide in the end. Another decisive challenge by Beaumont. George Wright taking all the time he can over this. There's Robertson. Great play by Robertson. That was begging to be put in the net. Ian Baird was just out of reach. Mitchell looking for Wright, setting that up for Brian Hamilton. Played across by Ferguson. Headed down by McIntyre. Here's Robertson again, linking with Crabb. This is Baird. There was a challenge there by Beaumont on Crabb. A late tackle, picked up by the referee. It's a free kick to Hearts, and Dave Beaumont has a word of warning from the referee. So Crabb on the ground and still in trouble. Well, that bit of control a moment ago from John Robertson was really very impressive indeed. The way he turned on the ball and drove that across the 6-yard box, but he's rooted to his goal line, and no Hearts player to finish it off. So Scott Crabb taking plenty of time to recover. A shooting chance for John Robertson. 4 in the wall for Hibs. Difficult one for Robertson to exploit here against the wind. The ball rising much too quickly. Well, he has been deadly on many occasions from this sort of range, but the conditions really aren't ideal for that kind of effort. Evans looking for Weir. The marker is right. That's a careless one. Here's Keith Wright. Hibs are back on level terms. The goal coming in 26 minutes. That is the new Easter Road hero, Keith Wright, who takes advantage of this mistake from George Wright. The pass back cut off by the Hibs striker. Henry Smith was stranded. And Hibs have pulled this back. George Wright looking on in horror there as Keith Wright intercepts the pass back. And it's his 8th goal of the season. Well, what a signing he's been for Alec Miller. £500,000, 8 goals so far, and leading the line superbly once again. Spit of thought for George Wright, who was marking Mickey Weir so closely there. Must have thought he'd done the job when he played the ball back towards Henry Smith. Yeah, showing strength and skill there. Tackle came from Willie Miller on John Miller. McIntyre let that go. Here's Robertson. So quick in that position. Corner kick's been given. Robertson was looking for a penalty. But again, it's the sharpness on that turn which causes so many problems for defenders from John Robertson. He's so quick in that position and invites defenders to make rash tackles all the time. They're in by Ferguson. Headed away by Evans. There's Mickey Weir back helping in defence. Evans on the break now. He has Keith Wright on the left. Brian Hamilton on the right. This is promising for Hibs. The Hibs have 5 men up with this attack very quickly indeed. Alan McLaren's header. Up goes McGinley. Evans was caught there by Crabb. The referee has given a decision for Hibs inside the penalty area. It looks like an indirect free kick to Hibs inside the penalty box for a high challenge on Gareth Evans. Well, this is very interesting indeed. The tackle there from Crabb with his boot flying high, catching Gareth Evans on the chest. The referee decides that's an indirect free kick rather than a penalty kick. Well, that certainly is controversial. It means that the entire Hearts team will be on the goal line virtually to face this set piece. Remember, the penalty spot is 12 yards out. The wall has to be 10 yards back. So I reckon they should be inside the 6-yard box for this. There's Murdo McLeod. A very difficult opportunity. All 11 Hearts players back inside the penalty area. A 10-man wall with Henry Smith behind, and Murdo McLeod pulled that wide of the target. McLeod's header allows Evans to break on the left. Clashing there with McLaren. It's cut off well by McLaren. Baird tackled harshly from the rear by McIntyre, but the referee saw nothing wrong with that. I reckon McIntyre was a shade fortunate that time. Keith Wright's layoff, picked up by Crabb. This is Miller. Now Wright. Baird's head flick. Came off Crabb in the end. It's a Hibs throw, all right. Tackled well by Hogg. Kept his eye on the ball. Derek Ferguson working the ball back to Dave McPherson. One of the less happy aspects of the play has been the fact that men like Derek Ferguson have not been able to put their foot in the ball and hold things up. Mackay thumping the ball forward. Hibs have possession. Graham Mitchell with a throw, celebrating his 29th birthday this afternoon. Here's Mackay. Robertson holding off McLeod. Picked up by McGinley. All very tight out there for Gareth Evans. Losing out to Mackay. Mitchell surging forward. This is fine play by the fullback. He's been given a free kick already. But tremendous play from Mitchell. So positive and so confident, breaking from the back there. Pumping in the free kick. Smith is committed. Well, a very difficult afternoon for goalkeepers. A rueful smile there from Henry Smith. Took that well in the end. Here's John Robertson, a chance to go through and goal. Willie Miller tackles very well indeed. This is Ferguson. Robertson was offside. It won't count. It was supremely well finished. But the linesman's flag was up before the ball beat John Burridge. Good play this from Robertson. Driving at the Hibs defence. Tackled very well indeed by Willie Miller. Then Derek Ferguson tried to make sure here, but Robertson caught just offside. But look at that for deadly finishing. Just look at the way this is turned in by John Robertson. Ian Baird also may well have been offside. John Miller miscuing that ball across field. Made a good recovery there though with a header. McIntyre bundled down by Crabb. And Robertson and Mitchell then clash. The referee having a word with Graham Mitchell. The free kick had already been given before these two players clashed. It appeared to be the result of the push by Crabb into the back of McIntyre. Evans with a head flick inside. Hogg at full stretch to get there ahead of Weir. Willie Miller's header. Well, we've had 45 minutes now in the first half. There's been quite a lot of stoppage time, although referee Andrew Waddle may well exercise some discretion about that and get the players off before there's any more intensity of feeling showing itself. The ball was out, I think, before Baird handled, so it's a throw to Hibs. Lofted forward by Miller. There's Dave Beaumont. Up goes Miller. Crabb appear to be held by Beaumont. Beaumont's in serious trouble now. It's all about the referee's interpretation. This could be a red card if the referee decides that there was a clear scoring opportunity for Scott Crabb, and Dave Beaumont, as the last defender, was guilty of a professional foul. This could be the end of Beaumont's involvement in the game. It all depends how the referee saw that. Beaumont is protesting. Referee Waddle offers his explanation. We're in injury time at the end of the first half. That is a yellow card for Beaumont. He'll be a very relieved player. When we see this again, we'll see that another interpretation could have seen Beaumont being ordered off. You see him there holding Crabbe. Well, the referee clearly thought there were other defenders in a position to make a challenge. That's why it's a yellow card. There's Scott Crabbe. And the dummy from Robertson made that a very difficult save for Burridge. It was excellent goalkeeping. And referee Waddle takes the opportunity to bring that incredibly fierce first half to an end. The referee now being spoken to by John Robertson. Not certain what that will all be about, but it's been a fiercely competitive first half, full of drama right from the start, with Hearts drawing first blood, with an excellent goal from John Robertson after Graham Hawke headed on a corner kick, a spin and a turn inside the 6-yard box to put Hearts into the lead. But then Keith Wright popped up for his 8th goal of the season, cutting off the pass back from George Wright to walk round goalkeeper Henry Smith and give the match equality, which I think is deserved at this stage in the match. It's Hibs 1, Hearts 1. Tommy McIntyre, a first-time effort, was a good one from McLeod. Beaumont's header. Weir was fouled there as he tried to control the ball. The free kick taken quickly by McGinley. The ball was still rolling though. It has to be retaken. Well, there's scarcely enough time for this free kick to be taken. Tommy McIntyre makes his way forward into the penalty area for what may well be Hibs' last chance to win the match. Played in by Beaumont. Smith has dropped the ball and is just wide of the post from Keith Wright. What a let-off for Henry Smith. Well, he appeared to have this well under control, caught it, but then collided with his own defender, Alan McLaren. It came off Keith Wright, just wide of the post. And what a dramatic finish that would have been. The whistle has gone to end what has been a titanic struggle. And the handshakes on the field now are thoroughly welcome after the ferocity of the exchanges throughout this incredible Edinburgh derby. Martin McLeod and John Robertson together. There's Keith Wright also, the 2 goal scorers together. John Robertson got the first in 4 minutes. Keith Wright got the equaliser, and honours are even in the Edinburgh derby. The final score, Hibernian 1, Hearts 1.